Good morning. Sunshine Warrior here from my yoga mat. Outside with a little bit of cool air, but there is some smokiness out here still in Northern California. Where are you guys coming from? Where are you just noticing me? And deciding to say, hey, who is this chick with all of her grass and her birds singing and her dog? I am Sunshine Warrior. I completely seek the light and share it. I had quite a few losses in my world and pain and crisis, and I've come to find some things that helped me. So I like to share those things to help others. And if you are a helper or a giver or even a caregiver, as I am caring for my adult daughter and my 2 little grands, if you're a carer or a giver, this is especially for you today, for sure, but it really will help everyone. I was doing yoga, wasn't sure what topic I would be talking about today, and the whole sequence of like a 30-minute yoga session completely focused on one thing: our feet. Got to give my feet a good old massage. I recommend that. That could be the one thing that you focus on today. Where can I take something out of my normal day-to-day, everyday routine and add in a little mini self foot massage? If you have someone to give you a massage, that's wonderful. But if you don't, like me, then you can give yourself a little lovely foot massage, and that could be your one thing. And what a glorious thing that would be if you could give yourself that today. But our day-to-day routines can get pretty full, right? So that's hard to find that thing to take out to fit in something else. The world puts on a bunch on our plate. The nature of family adds to women what we're expected to do. And then we're expected to be like, look good, feel good, be pretty, be nice, be kind. All the things all the time. And we need to just know and realize that that is an impossibility. It is impossible to do and be all the expectations from every direction that is placed on women today. To do that, it's not impossible to focus on one thing at a time. And by doing, or just one thing, not at a time, because then the other things are still there. Focus on one thing, and that brings some serious empowerment. I had a huge lack of focus in my past, and I am a Gemini, so I would just love, and I still do, all the shiny things and just go to this and this and this and want to do this and this and this. And everything would be very surface level. Everything would be very done lightly. Just picture a flashlight. This is a good ULA reference from the ULA guys. A flashlight can put out a really broad beam. And then picture a laser pointer used in a presentation or something, and it points to that one thing, and how centered and bright that is. And a flashlight beam can be so dim depending on how broad it's cast out. The light will just dim and dim and dim the broader that it's cast out. John Maxwell, I read, he's written many motivational books. And I remember a specific story of his that talks about how a boy could go out and have a whole backyard of trees to chop down. And every day he would go out and just chop away, chop away. A little bit at this tree one day, a little bit at that tree another day, a little bit at this tree one day, a little bit at that tree. And his whole job was to chop these trees down, but none of them was ever falling. And then someone gave him some advice, or he decided, I can't remember which, to go out and focus on one tree and just chop at that tree and chop at that tree and chop at that one tree. And that very same day it fell up down, and the next day he chopped another tree and it fell. So just to focus on the one thing, and that will build really some belief back in yourself. Because I remember it's hard to think back, like once you've grown, and believe me, I have a long way still to grow. We all do. Once we grow, it's hard to remember like what that really felt like. But when you're going from one thing to the next and never like finishing a task, never feeling like you're doing any of the things that you set out to accomplish, then you start having an untruth, really a belief that you can't do. And yes, you can. Yes, you can. It just takes a little bit of focus to bring that power back and to be empowered and know that you can. So today, literally, and with you carers and givers, start small. Seriously, that is an okay thing. In our society, it's kind of put on that we're embarrassed if we start something at all, because we're just too afraid and embarrassed to start small. But whatever that thing is for you that you've been wanting, like, I really wanted to do this. And everybody has, like, you say it to friends, I need to do this, I want to do this. But it doesn't go anywhere because our focus is all over the place. But what if you just focused on that one thing? What if that one thing is just, man, I want some time to myself. So today do that, and tomorrow do that, and the next day do that. For a few days, just do that one thing, that you take something out of your routine that you can, and you can. We get in our habits. You could take something out of your regular habit and routine and put a self-care thing like a foot massage or a little creative art thing or bath or something that really will bring you some joy. And then that will make a little bit more momentum to be like, all right, I really wanted to start making these like jewelry things to put on Etsy. I really wanted to. I'm gonna and focus on one thing to get to do that. Just one little step. And then that, you do that, and it's gonna take you to the next step. Leave the other steps even out for a while you're getting used to it. I'm an over planner for sure. Number 7 Enneagrams are. If you know the Enneagram, I'm a number 7 wing 8, and 8 is my shadow, and I like to hide it, but I'm learning to embrace it and speak my truth. And with that, what is your one focus today? What one little thing, today or tomorrow, can you chop off, chop, and really do to start something? And just not worry about the rest, not worry about how it's gonna happen, nothing, just that. That's it. The focus of the present is really powerful. So with that truth talk, I'm starting a women's circle. If you haven't heard yet, just message me and I will get details to you. The next, from yesterday's IGTV video, the next video will really give a lot of detail about that. And then another one, there's other ones that you could, the next one talks about it as well, but then that's it. But you can message me, and it's just a women's circle coming together to be here for each other and work through these little things, all the things of life, and work to them and get past things that we need to get past. I have a blower in the background. Let's just end with what we will be. I am creative. I am full of joy. I am focused. Namaste.